Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. It is Friday, September 6th, 2024. This is round 2 of filming. I actually filmed yesterday a plan with me for next week's pages in my standard rings, and must have hit my camera when I was reaching for something, didn't realize it, and half the video was over half was completely out of focus. So I am just gonna have to do a flip today, and so I apologize for that, but I wanted to share a couple other things, so I just decided to go ahead and refilm the flip and talk about some A5 journals and go from there. So welcome if you are new. My name is Lisa, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you love all things planners and stationery and journaling, as much as we all do, I hope you will enjoy the video, and I hope you subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So I'm going to try to make sure that I stay in focus today. I will keep an eye on the camera to make sure I don't hit it again. So last week when I filmed, I went into standard rings for the month of September in my Carpe Diem wide traveler's notebook. I had put in 25 millimeter rings and put in my standard rings inserts, which I was kind of in and out of earlier this year as like a little trial. I was, really enjoyed this size of a ring planner, and I thought, well, I've seen some other folks doing it, and I mentioned some channels on my last video that I would highly recommend, so maybe check that video out. I will try to link that in the description, last week's video, if you haven't seen it and you'd like to watch it. But between last week and this week, I would say probably maybe halfway through the week, I was going through some of my covers, and I forgot that I had this. I hadn't used it in a while, and this is the Gillio Giramondo Deluxe Traveler's Notebook, Standard Traveler's Notebook. Now in this is a standard, so this is not wide. It does not accommodate 25 millimeter rings. So I put my 19 millimeter Moterm rings in here, and I mean, all my stuff fit. I mean, really, it all fits in here nicely. I took a couple things out that I wasn't using, but aside from that, you can see how much stuff is fitting in here. So it's working out pretty well, actually. I still have all my fall dashboards that I had purchased and printed on vellum from Callan Design. If you're not familiar with the Gillio Giramondo Deluxe, it has 2 pen loops. I'm not using this one currently. I find that when I do use this one, it kind of gets caught. It doesn't work very well for some reason, and it might be just because I have these inserts versus, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work, but I will, let me see if I can find a pen just to give you an idea of, I can get this little marker here sometimes. So you have a pen on both sides, and it doesn't really, I guess it's the thickness, allows for 8 books, so it really shouldn't matter. It still does snap okay, that's not an issue, but it just kind of sits on top. So I just haven't really put anything. If I do anything, I'll probably put a mild liner in there. We'll see. But so over here, I just have some of my washi cards. I have some of my printed on regular printer paper Post-its from Plan with B, Sterling ink. And these are, if I want to use one, I can just pop one down with a little bit of washi. This is a secretarial pocket over here. I have some information back there. And in the back, you have a whole other set of card slots that I use for like my, not necessarily everyday necessity cards. And then I have my standard size Post-it dashboard that I just keep back here, which I like. So yeah, I'm not going to go through everything because I kind of did that last week. This is how my 2-week spread is going for this week so far. I do like this week on 2 pages. It gives me lots of room. Yeah, I like it. I've been enjoying it. I did set up for next week with my Planner Perfect washi tape and one of my Planner Perfect stickers. So I am enjoying that. And then my dailies I have been enjoying. So I did actually pop Sunday in here so I could start with September 1st instead of starting with Monday. So we had a nice Labor Day. We barbecued. We had some pool time at my folks' house. So that was a great day. And then, yeah, it's kind of been a busy week actually. But so here's today. And went to the gym this morning. My daughter and I are going 3 to 4 times a week to the gym. A minimum 3, 4 is our goal days a week to go to the gym. We're doing the treadmill and resistance training. So it's been about a month, I guess, since we joined. Month, maybe 5 weeks. So been enjoying that. And then this is the next couple days. Of course, we have football on Sunday. We are, some of you already know, I'm originally from Michigan. I lived the first 39 years of my life in Michigan, born and raised there. So we have suffered through the Detroit Lions for many, many decades, it seems. And for the most part, stayed fair weather. I mean, we were not fair weather fans, especially my husband. He'll watch no matter what. So we're pretty excited for them the last couple years and going to be rooting them on Sunday night for primetime football. Yeah, so what I did was I pulled out some muted washi, just kind of, I guess you could say muted washi. These very muted colors. I thought it'd be kind of pretty for a week in September. And then I used stickers from this Carpe Diem sticker pad. I got this at Big Lots a week or so ago. And it was $1.99 and they had a buy one, get one. So I got a couple. So I give one to my sister. And I wanted to use this. So I pulled out some washi tape that just kind of matches up with the colors in these stickers. And that's kind of what I used for most days. Got some of this lace washi. And I don't even remember where some of these washi's are from. I've had them for so long. I really couldn't say. So I just popped down some of those stickers and I just thought it was really pretty. I usually like colorful. So this is going to be a little bit different for me. But I think I can survive it for a week. And then when it got to Sunday, I knew I was going to want to go back to color for the following week. So I went ahead and started out with some colorful, Planner Perfect washi to start, into the week of the 16th. So I just went ahead and set those up. And I'll add my weather in, of course, on Sunday. But yeah, so I am enjoying this. I am doing a lot of planner review videos. I'm watching a lot of planner review videos. I know a lot of folks are waiting for pre-orders to arrive so they can do unboxings, as am I. I do have a few things that I have pre-ordered. Some things I'm familiar with already. One company I have never purchased from before. I've never used their planners before, so I'm kind of anxious to take a look at that. It's really, it looks like a really thorough, you could fit everything in this book kind of planner. So we'll see what happens. I'll share that with you guys when they come in. So yeah, keeping up on my tracking, everything is going well there. The only thing I did was I had set up a section that I showed you guys that was, that I had titled Faith. And because I do morning thoughts, and I thought I had these, did I take them all out? I might have taken them all out actually. So I had these, inserts that were like AM, PM, and it was like a blank box and then lined. You would see it on last week's video. I didn't really like the way that was working out for me. So I went back and I just doing my morning thoughts in my journal pages back here. That's just the first thing that I do in the journal area in the morning. And then I just move on from there. Whenever I write in my journaling pages, I always document the time of day that I am adding some journaling. So, yeah, I just didn't like the way that was working out. I'm trying to figure out another way that I might be able to use those along the same lines as my thought process when I put them in, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyhow, that's what I am doing for next week. Those are the pages I have set up. So So yeah, I'm going to jump over just briefly to chat with you on my thoughts for a journal. I have these A5 size bullet journals, line journal, and I thought I would share, like these I've already shared with you, I know. This one I have not shared with you. I was at a used bookstore with my daughter that we frequent, and they have new and used books. And I picked this up for $4.95, you guys. I think it has 212 pages, but it's not a bullet journal per se, as far as like a dot grid. It's actually lined and has a place for your date up here. I think it's 100 GSM. It feels nice. I can feel a little bit of a grit to this paper, so I'm not really sure. I haven't even done a pen test on it really. It is sewn. It was brand new, and again, $4.95. So I thought maybe I'm trying to be content with keeping my journaling in a separate book. I really would like to do that so that when I take my planner with me, which I often do, those journaling pages are not out and about. They're staying at home. So again, I'm trying to figure out if, number one, if I want to do A5, because I have some other sizes. I have an A5 Slim, lined. I have a B6 Plus from Leuchtturm Bullet Journal. I have a few other options that I could pick from, and I'm not sure really what I want to do. I do have my A5 cover from Hobonichi. I got this when I was going to do the cousin, and this is probably, I don't even know what year this came out, but it's like brand new. Because I didn't stay in the cousin, and I always thought, well, maybe I'll go back into an A5, and I never wanted to sell it or anything like that. So I thought maybe I would go ahead and do an A5 journal, and I know that this will fit in this book. Now, as time goes by and I add stickers and washi and whatever else I want to add, you know, it might get a little bit too thick. I don't have to zip it because it's going to stay at home anyway. So it wouldn't take too much to make this too thick for zipping, because it's, you know, with nothing in it, it's already, you know, it's already just going to close probably. So I probably would not zip this at home, but which is totally fine. But this is the Planner Perfect, one of her new, she kind of calls it her Stalogy dupe, so to speak. It's definitely not Stalogy paper. I don't know exactly, I don't know exactly what kind of paper this is. I don't even remember the GSM on this paper, to be honest with you. It might be 100 or it might be 80. I can't remember. You can look on their website. And I know my last video, I think it was my last video. I know one of my videos, I included a link for this, but so I had purchased this. I had some rewards points, so I had picked this up, and it's really beautiful. I mean, it is really beautiful. She also has it in a yellow that is a soft cover. So just FYI, 365 pages. And there's a lot of days that I only will journal a half a page or 3/4 of a page. So I'm not really sure how much time I could get out of this. I might be able to get 15 months out of it if I wanted to start setting this up and start it in October. It might get me through 2025. I would imagine so. I think I could squeeze over a year in here. You know, unless I just became long-winded in my journaling, then I would have to move on to another book. But yeah, so I might do that. I'll keep you guys posted. If I start setting one of these up, I'll definitely share that. I might even share like a setup video, like a setup with me kind of video where I'm laying things down. I know I enjoy those because even if I'm busy at my desk, I can put it on the background and just kind of listen in for ideas and things like that. You know, while I'm working in my own planner or my own journal or whatever the case may be. But I may share that video with you guys, so we'll see what happens. I don't think I had anything else today to share, except for I am really enjoying my standard rings. I am enjoying it in this Gilio. It's a little bit of a more narrow footprint than my Carpe Diem wide. But if you really want to, if you want to pack it in for a rings planner, you're going to need the wide to go for a 25 millimeter ring at least. So I probably wouldn't put any more than this in here because I feel like it's really at its capacity to prevent any issues with, page turning and things like that. So it can get a little catchy, but I do corner round my pages on all four corners. I just always do, no matter what ring system I'm in. So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And any questions at all, leave it in the comments below and I will be happy to get back with you. If there's a link that you're interested in that you don't find on my previous video where I had shared the setup for this and everything that, like inserts and things like that I put in there, I'll try to copy them over to this description in this video too. But if there's something that you see that you'd like a link for, just let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can find it, or if I have it in my, my purchase list or something on a website. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.